because you're always your commander goes, "Oh, you seem very good at dodging bullets. Why don't you go dodge some more bullets for me?" Over and over and over again until you can't dodge them all.
UN official Peter Van Dorn and his entourage were caught in an explosion that decimated a nearby bridge.
Excuse me, guys.
Hostiles converging on the area. We need you to confirm Mr. Van Dorn is still alive and bring him back safe.
Thanks, Robert.
The place is overrun. New objective received.
Hey, friendly's over here.
Alright, so where are we going to move? I'd like to move to here. Have some line of sight there. Can I get anyone else forward? Let's move Krugzar up.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, no aggro from there, cool. I had a rough line of sight with that car, so I kind of want my guys over here maybe. That got aggro. It's really not what I wanted to have. Actually checked, I thought I checked line of sight here too, but I must have not realized that car blocks me so much. I need to move forward and shoot this thing. It needs to die. Fucking drones. Might even take a shot from no cover with that sniper, I'm not sure yet. Neb needs to get a spot where you can shoot from next turn as well. Probably there is okay. Yeah, I can shoot first on Neb too, right? Oh my god, these odds are so shit. Fucking drones. Alright, good job, rookie. Put some damage on it. It helps. Everything helps versus drones. Listen. Let's take our first shot with Neb. Nice. That's the work we want to see done. Alright, we probably need to get to here. This is hypothetically light cover, so I can hypothetically see all the way through this. I don't like this setup right now. We have two sectoids who are active, and I'm in light cover all around. I would rather, I think, present a target, even if it is Krogzar, in heavy cover than let them walk forward and find me in light cover. Okay, Overwatch is fine. Yeah, you just fuck off over in the corner and don't do anything. No shooting at guys in low cover. Okay, we get lucky. Good. I mean, it's not... The odds are still against us being hit, but the odds are just less against us being hit than I would like. Alright, we do have line of sight here, 55%. We'll probably be taking that in just a moment. We have 31 here, it's not as great. 45 there, it's okay. 40 there. Let's see them both, 52. Alright, let's take the one that we have to take. This is the back shot that we can't see anyone else, so let's take that shot. Nice. Word of his face. I'm tempted to flashbang that sectoid. I may do that in a moment. Where's my sniper? I mean, we could roll on this too, I guess. 45 is not even that bad a roll, so no one can see too. Let's do that. About a 50-50 to kill it. Huge. Kill for the rookie. And there's Uber Fox here. Do I want a flashbang here? Or grenade here? Or both? I think I do want a flashbang here. I guess before I do that, yeah, okay. Before I do that, I'll roll on the off chance that the rifle actually just hits it, kills it. I'm going to take the flashbang here. That will disrupt his Overwatch as well as lower his movement and lower his accuracy, so he's not going to be dealing with me in a minute. And then I'm going to sprint some guys up a little bit closer. Neb's going to move up to probably here.
Got it. Moving.
And I think I'm going to move this rookie up too. Not quite as far. I don't want to stick on the edge of that yet. I don't want to move to here, where I could put him. I mean, I can put him here for the next turn, the thought process being to move to the other heavy cover and shoot. And I'm worried about aggro in that corner. So I'll probably end up just overwatching here in case he moves. He can't currently see me.
They're falling back.
Okay, and we did just get more aggro. 2 sectoids, okay. I don't mind getting aggro here. Like, this isn't ideal. Like, I would like to be dug in a little bit more before I get aggro, but getting aggro up here is aggro I don't have to deal with later, which is nice.
They're starting to lose ground.
Alright. We have shots. No shot. How about our other sniper? No shot. No shots on the snipers. It's mildly annoying. Alright, I do want Neb on a corner where he's going to be doing some shooting.
Heading out.
That's fine. Okay, you can see 2 there. I don't know if I want to see 2. More hard cover there. That's good.
Idu.
I was hoping to have a couple of flashbangs left over for when I fight the thin men that drop, but I'm not going to at this rate. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's move to there. Okay. Krogsar could even move up. It's a little sketchy, that movement. I mean, it's not. If this guy could, I guess, move to try to flank me, that's not what I'm much worried about as it is. Just the positioning is a little closer than I would like. I need line of sight around this car. I think that does it. Although this brings him vulnerable. I could hunker there, though. That would be decent. And I now have sight. Okay, I have sight in this back one, huh? Well, let's take our roll. We got the window, so that's something. Let's move to here. That's actually, supposedly we don't have line of sight in this one next to us. I could steady weapon there, I'm just a little sketched out by it. Do I have 2 grenades to build? I do have 2 grenades. I think I'm going to just double grenade this guy in front. He is a commander, let's not give him a chance to do anything resembling. And I'd like the rookie to get the kill, because he might not get any more kills this map. So let's drop Neb's AP grenade first.
Throwing grenade.
Alright. And rookie. Very nice. I think that's a kill on both the rookies now, so I'm not too worried about getting them anymore. I will push forward now on Krogsar, rather. It's a little annoying. I can see them both. I don't really want to see them both. I don't think I'm going to remain in that position. Let's just let them have 1 shot instead of 2.
I'm on the move.
And let's hunker on the sniper. Thanks. Alright, Overwatch, that's totally fine. You have the infantry dug in a hard position, so I can shoot twice from here, once from there. I can shoot another time from moving this player behind hard cover to there. So that's decent, all of that's decent. And the sniper can see, but it can also be seen, that's too bad. And the sniper can't see at all. Don't like that. I need more line of sight on the sniper. And I don't really want that guy going anywhere. So what are we going to do about this? I could break the Overwatch. I'm not sure there's a huge reason to do so right now. I think I'm going to roll on it anyways, right? And this is not going to walk through Overwatch, although it could leave me flanked, I guess, if I did that. You could move over to here. Maybe I'll Overwatch with that one. Alright, let's shoot. Nice work, rookie. 3 to his face through hard cover. I like it. 25% Neb, you could just clean up here. That'd be huge. And give him another chance. no luck.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Alright, we can see it, but we're behind light cover. I don't want to be in that position, that firing position. Get AP grenade with Krog. But I am trying to save something for that thin man. I don't know. A little out of range, but we could move to here. Moves through 1 Overwatch, but we do have lightning reflexes. That's why we brought him along. I guess if I'm considering that, should I just shoot first? There's a 30% chance, 37% chance I might kill it. I'm a little worried about the sniper though, if the other sectoid walks into sight, which it likely will, and then shoots me in the face. Let's try it. If we're going to go with the backup AP grenade, let's take the shot. Just in case we can save the grenade. No luck. Alright, time to trigger the Overwatch.
That's affirmative. Have a lot of heat on me.
Second Overwatch over there too. Annoying. And we should be at the grenade from here. Can. It should be a kill.
Going out.
Excellent. That last fucking sectoid left. Where am I gonna really see the little bastard from? Here maybe?
Roger, Dodger.
Okay.
We're starting to lose ground.
What's he doing? Anything? I must have run away. Yes, this is the only mod I'm running right now on this game is Longmore. Right. Need some reloading. So let's do that.
Back in.
Overwatch here, Overwatch there. Overwatch here, in case the sectoid pokes his head up again. Tempted to move a sniper over that way.
Выполняю.
Well, F9 is not a bad idea. I do forget that quite often. Alright, this is what I thought the sectoid might do. They often, on this map, relocate from that position on the far right to the middle. That's why I didn't want to leave. Didn't want to leave anyone in a position where they could be shot at from this middle ground. Yeah, I got 4 damage on it. It's good. Leaves him at 1 health.
They're falling back.
Alright, we should be able to feed Neb a kill, perhaps. Would be really nice. I do want Neb leveled as much as possible, so I'm trying to get officer school as soon as possible. Alright, no luck. Let's try. Oh, sniper can't see. Can the other sniper see? I might just assume this guy was fucked from the snipers, but perhaps he isn't. 75% is a pretty decent shot for Halo.
I'm about to start keeping score.
And I think 2 old F9s is a good idea. Alright, so we have cleared the sectoids. At least this part. We can take a turn to reload.
Killing time.
I do want to reposition my snipers soonish. It's not a huge rush. We can do that in the next couple turns. Alright. Because my nose is itching. 2 seconds. Right back. Alright, what else we got going on? We get the full reload done, so that's good. We need to, oh, not really. There's actually a lot of people saying to reload. We can start moving a little bit forward as we're doing that. Take our blue moves before we do any of the yellows. Don't really want aggro here, but I do want to be close enough to have a look over
I'm on it, Commander.
soon.
You the ops team?
Get over
Oh
here.
god,
We
shut
have
up.
a new objective.
Shut this guy up as soon as possible, with any means necessary. That's what I assume they're gonna tell me the new objective is. At least I hope so.
Ну же, шевелись. Поехали.
I'm on the move.
Oh, it's a little crazy. Maybe the ult fate. Looks a little hyper. Not used to it yet. Alright. Okay. I don't mind zombies. Alright, what do I want? I want to reload here.
Ready to rock.
I want to reload here.
Ready to rock.
And I want steady. And then we can Overwatch here.
Смотрю внимательно.
I'm on. You hear that?
Get down here.
More sectoids. That's fine. Okay. Let's move a little bit forward.
Moving to position.
No sectoid sight. Interesting. So let's get the snipers where we can use them. No, perhaps the next turn. Maybe this turn. Scoot up a little bit. See if there's anything to be seen.
Направляюсь на точку.
Saúl. On it.
В пути.
Routine indeed.
Double time.
Right.
Готов за номер один.
I'm on it.
Right. F9 was a little too quick. F8 seems to be pretty nice right now. Let's see if I can get used to playing like that. It's really nice. Right. Let's go drop Krogsgar down there. Then let's get up by this move. Maybe not. Maybe we just move forward first. We're gonna go the long way for that, really.
On my way.
See if the sectoids are down here. They actually, yeah, that's a thin man. It's not a sectoid. We did just aggro 2 sectoids and a thin man though. And that thin man is gonna be a royal pain in the ass. Fucking hate thin. Yeah, no one's got line of sight on him. Okay, I don't think we aggroed the general yet. So I'm pretty sure we can back out, which is what I want to do. I want to back out as much as I can. Maybe to here. Here or there. Maybe a little safer there. So we gotta set up a ton of Overwatch for this thin man. If he jumps up, we need to kill him, get him down. And unfortunately my snipers aren't in a position where they can Overwatch because they can Overwatch with pistols.
Copy that.
Yes, he can do some damage.
Спешу.
On my way.
Okay. Try to Krogsar out of there.
On it.
And Overwatch.
Reste surveillance. I'm on it.
Ясно. Начинаю наблюдение.
Covering now.
Okay. There's the thin man. We have 5 guys in Overwatch waiting for him, so hopefully... Yes, good. We did have enough damage to kill him.
Дерьмо.
Okay.
You the ops team? Get over here.
Alright, we do have sight from altitude on the sectoid. That's really good. Just the one, though. Well, actually 2, but only the... Okay, we'll take the sniper shot first. 72% is not bad. Nice. So there's just that last active sectoid right now. We don't know where he's at. I'm tempted to let him take his time to move forward. Another better sniper spot. Maybe over here. Might move that sniper.
Я в пути.
Time to motor.
Alright, I'm not in a huge rush to let these guys get exposed to sectoid fire. So I think I can hunker. Be okay. Make it over. It's Overwatch there. Let's hunker closer. Alright. If he wants to move to a position similar to his last buddy, we can get just some more sniper shots on him. That'd be great.
Get down here.
Shut
Not
up.
fair if I have all the fun.
Okay. It's about 24 hours of driving to go see my parents, so I tend to spend a chunk of time when I do it. Alright, let's move Krogzar through. If he is on Overwatch, it'd be annoying. Where is this? Really? That's his cover position? No, that's gonna be nice easy kills for our snipers. Let's give Halo a shot. Okay. And our other sniper is Uber Fox. Go, go, go. I actually brought my desktop. Could take a shot here, but fuck that. It's high altitude. We'll just line of sight. Be safe here.
Thank God you're here.
Alright.
I'm still breathing, but I can't say the same for a lot of my boys. Let's get out of here before any more of those things show up. I don't know what outfit you're from, but I haven't seen gear like that before.
Commander, we should get the VIP back to the Sky Range as soon as possible. Objectives updated.
Okay. So he did move forward. Oh, a shot on one of our guys. Not what I want to see. Okay. The 1 and 3, we didn't lose it. That's good. I'd love to get this kill to Neb if Neb could see him. Both my snipers have sight or no?
I just hope I get another shot at these bastards. I owe it to
One
them.
does. It's very likely this guy dies from 3 or 4 shots. He's at 1 hit kills him, and we have 3 or 4 guys with elevation bonuses who can shoot him. Let's try to feed a kill to Neb. Nice. Okay. I don't want to move him this turn. I want to move him next turn once I have some guys set up. That's all the active aliens, but we're going to get aliens dropped on us. So let's start thinking about situating in such a way that we don't have that to be such an issue. It's always awkward with the snipers here,
Двигаюсь на позицию.
because their line of sight is pretty heavily obstructed by this area.
Move, move, move! Roger that. On peut y aller.
Повеселимся.
Спешу.
Смена магазина.
Hey, WMD.
Strike one. We've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location.
Oh, I thought I had to move him before I got that. So I guess I just moved a bunch of people and didn't. Really? Did you just say that? And there's no guys who dropped? So am I to believe there's no thin men active right now?
I could have done more for my people.
I'm not sure I do believe
I
that.
lost some good men.
To retreat. On it. Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
I'm on the move. Let's do this.
Я в пути. Ясно.
Enemy
Буду
forces headed your
начеку.
way, Strike One. Get ready.
Fatal error on XCOM. Alright, 2 seconds as I get that going again. Yeah, I understand that the reinforcements are supposed to be dropped based on the when I moved the NPC, but that's what I was saying the first time. The first time I had the option, I didn't move the NPC at all, and it still told me there are guys dropping in. So, how many turns back is this? This is right after we killed the sectoid, right? Yeah. Okay.
I just wish I could have done more for my people. I lost some good men.
Why do I have control of that civilian now? I have control of a 1 point fucking civilian over here. I've never had control of this guy before. I don't want control of this 1 point civilian. Fuck. Who's this guy? Do I have to save him as well? Never had control of this guy before, never. Dude, you better bring me sweet loot when you come back.
Aye, aye. Let's do this.
Слушаюсь. Держу сектор. Мониторю сектор.
Okay, surveille la zone. That's affirmative. Eyes peeled, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
No announcement either. So no guys showing up. No announcement.
It was
Kinda
really
weird.
bad out there. I might not have made it if you didn't show up.
They're giving me voiceovers like the civilian is Van Dorn too. Right?
Я
Jesus.
мигом.
Better not be walking into aggro.
On the move.
Je suis en route.
Готовность номер один.
Okay, no more aliens. There should be aliens by now. So clearly this mission's bugged the fuck out. Alright, well we'll just try to get through it. Yeah, we'll be bringing them too. We should be getting XCO. We should be getting drops though. We're not getting them. It's gonna deny us a bunch of thin mid corpses, which is unpleasant.
Выхожу.
Time to motor.
Слушаюсь.
Yes, Commander.
Moving. Roger. I've got my eyes on the watch.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
Got on board.
Yeah, right? Like, the mission's over basically. All I have to do is walk through this thing. It's kinda dumb. Don't like that. Who knows, maybe they'll all drop right when I get close. I have no idea which one I actually have to protect.
Heading to that location.
Иду.
Heading to that location.
Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
Got it covered.
Готовность номер один.
Yeah, look, it doesn't even give turn timer things. Well, I'm not really. Oh, you wanted me to bring the civilian to see what happens, right? So let's bring the civilian there first. Not thrilled about that.
I owe you one.
Yeah, look.
Seriously.
Basically, the civilian became Van Dorn.
Help.
Executed to the numbers, Strike One. Get back here on the double.
Weird. Hopefully, it doesn't bug anything else.
An exemplary
So we missed some
performance.
experience,
Let's hope all of
missed
these
some kills.
operations go as smoothly as this one did.
Oh well. Okay. You get one Thinman corpse from earlier. Okay.
You won't be
Alright guys, I'll be right back and then we'll sort out the next mission. So, AFK, just 1 second. Alright, back guys. Hopefully I didn't mess up my webcam too much. I knocked the table as I stood up before, which of course shook everything around. Anyways, let's go have a look. What are we doing? Probably spinning the wheel of death, if I had to guess. Did we pick up any cash out of that? We actually did pick up cash.
The new
Are
engineers
there things I want yet?
Commander.
No, not yet,
We're
but
always
soon.
glad to have more help down here.
Start maybe digging that out. I'm not entirely sure if I have the cash for that yet. Probably do, actually. Alright, spin the wheel. Absolutely.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Okay, one more of those.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch.
Let's go ahead and do that. I want to do that before the end of the month. So, let's see. Do we have any pending requests? Mexico, India, Brazil, Nigeria, Egypt. None of those are, unfortunately, in the in Europe, which is too bad because I won't launch ones over Europe. I'm going to assume that their value amount is what's actually going. So let's go ahead and launch satellites. Not in the U.S., United Kingdom. Okay, that's fine. They have the highest panic in this part. Let's do it.
Satellite launched.
And we'll launch over France.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
Okay.
Additional uplink required.
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't...
3 days, huh? Council report 4 days. That's pretty perfect timing.
Contact detected.
Okay, hello small scout, that's good. We have a couple more rookies we want to level. Let's go ahead and scramble interceptors on this one and go, go, go.
Enemy is padlocked. Disengaging. We're getting eaten up here.
Okay, more cash. Necessarily want to get quite as beat up as that. They're tempted to order another aircraft. Do I want to do that this early though? It's kind of a big chunk of change. 200 out of 358. What do I know I want to do? I know I want to put another lift in and start on workshops down here and research labs down here. That's going to cost cash, but I do need to make sure I'm able to bring down scouts because I need to be getting missions 6 days is quite a while. I think I have to order one more interceptor as much as I don't really want to do that. Okay, let's do it. Yes, give me more scientists, that's fine.
Access lift operational.
Sign new construction. I want to dig that out. Seven power. Can I just start it? Maybe. Want to dig that out? How much does it cost? Yeah, 100. What does the officer training school cost in terms of power? I want to make sure I can afford that. Power 1. Really? Only power 1? It's pretty good. It's pretty reasonable. Can't be right. Okay. I think I do want to get another list sorted out soon. I don't like the idea of having triple lists already, but I want to start utilizing the adjacency bonuses from a better setup base. I think I'm still going to be able to afford this to do what I want to do in here. I think. I hope. I mean, this is a fairly expensive building, $350. Maybe I wait on the lift. Maybe I at least wait until I get the steam sorted. Alright, let's do that. Alright, how'd it go? Yes, more scientists. That's okay. Even if it's only one scientist, I wish they'd give me twos. Alright, what do we get? 2 escaped UFOs, 640, nice. 3 scientists, nice. Okay.
Results were beyond our expectations.
Then let's start over here.
That is not a statement this council makes lightly. Remember, we will be watching.
From what little I've seen of their technology, the aliens were intended.
Okay. That's what I want to see. 6 sectoids for 2 scientists. Very nice. Alien weaponry done. Let's go ahead and pick up beam lasers.
I appreciate your efforts to support
And then
research
I want to
team,
build
I've already put the new recruits to work
a
in the
couple of
lab.
scopes. I think 2. Probably afford 2. And 60. Okay.
Excavation complete.
Okay.
Commander, we're detecting a
Large neighbor Earth, so it's gonna land. Let's ignore it.
we've previously encountered. I recommend we scramble our
Alright, and a light abduction site.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Okay, let's go have a look. It was a moderate, right? Okay, close quarters. And what do we want to bring? I want to keep leveling our infantry. Whichever infantry has more overall experience, I'll probably be bringing first. Alright, we did pick up another one here. Executioner is quite nice. I'm really tempted to mess around with Steadfast though. I've been using my officers as infantry, and the willpower boost would be really, really, really nice. As with the ability not to get fucking intimidated by those berserkers. Like when I was running into July and August, berserkers were doing, I think I lost 4 troops to berserkers. I think that was more than any other single mob type that's doing damage to me. Now, Executioner is situationally nice. Covering fire, I've pretty much given up on the Overwatch builds because I almost never use them in that capacity. I mean, they might be great later doing that, but I have a hard time finding myself enjoying that for the mid-game. So it's going to be between Steadfast and Executioner. Let's have a look though. 414 out of 700. And that's Lockdonin. And what is Neb Macho looking at? 462 out of 700. So we'll probably bring Neb. Okay. Very tempted to check out Steadfast to really just boost up the ability of my infantry to be officers. Let's try it. Let's do a build. Let's do a run through where I check out Steadfast and see how I feel about it. So let's grab Steadfast on Neb. Let's throw a lock away for the moment. We're bringing Neb in this one. Higher experience, right? 462. Okay. Alright. We have the general. What did he end up being, by the way? Let's take a quick look. They wanted me to give him as a Rocketeer with 68. That's okay. Could also bring him as a gunner. I'll probably end up putting rockets on him. Not entirely sure yet. And this is, alright, what was it again? It was a light in Germany. So it's not going to be a bunch of hacks, but it's very likely going to be some floaters involved in this. So I do want to bring a lot of guys who can pour firepower into people. I need to promote some gunners. I don't have any gunners promoted yet. I have a lot of potential rookies available. I'm going to probably bring a mix of specialists and maybe 1 or 2 rookies still. Just because I'd like to get the rest of my rookies leveled, but also because you know, it's time to start thinking about making specialists into lance corporals and corporals to try to get some decent guys out of that. Let's finish promoting my snipers. I'm pretty sure I have an incredible sniper lineup, right? 80 and 77 aim snipers are really, really good. I think I had some more down this way too. There was another, where was it? Genda makes a very good sniper too at 70. So let's promote Genda to another sniper. Okay. And let's grab. There was even one more, wasn't there? Yeah. One more down here. Also a very strong sniper build. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Alright. What else do we want to do? So I might take a little bit of time here to do some promoting of my troops. We end up right now with 4 very solid snipers. That's quite nice. But I want to start making sure I have enough scouts as well. Where are my other scout options? 4, 14, 26. I don't like the -3. It's really sketching me out a little bit on that scout. It's not that huge a deal, but I mean, when you're every time you move, it's to break Overwatch. You don't really want negative modifiers on top of that. DeFranco looks like they'd be a fine scout. 13 movement, 4 HP, plus decent aim. I think DeFranco is going to be promoted to a scout. Let's do that. I do need a mix of guys. It's good. Okay. Brings us up to 2 scouts. And where is the other scout stats? 66 -1. A little slow, 0. I'm probably going to re-roll 0. I don't think I want him a scout or a sniper with these stats. I really like him as a gunner or an infantry. So let's re-roll 0. Let's see where 0 ends up. Engineer. Didn't really want an engineer with these stats. Could be okay though. I mean, this could be a decent. I could get 0 into one of my mechs when I go mechs. Engineer mechs are pretty decent. Movement's a little slow, but good willpower, good base HP. Can still get some utility out of 0. Alright. Who else do we have? I need to make sure I get some Rocketeers promoted. Let's see, 67 aim. This is the Rocketeer class, right? Yeah, potentially. Okay, so let's have a look. My higher aim units I probably want as Rocketeers. So. Like I was streaming from a padded room in the asylum. Well, yeah, if that's what they're gonna let me do. Oh, this is another scout. Look at this guy. Look at Glenn Goyna's stats. Oh, he's not a sniper. 15 movement though. What are my options here? Infantry or assault, huh? Low HP assaults are a little sketchy, and I don't really need a lot of accuracy on an assault, since that shotgun is not really based on anything with that. Could make Glenn Goyna my So how many assault options do we have? Assault or infantry, I already have him as an assault. Assault or infantry. Don't like the -3 on infantry particularly, but 73 aim is pretty godlike for an infantry. Think about that. 66-2, 413. Those are decent stats that could go either way, assault or infantry. Probably end up with assault because I have a number of good infantry. And another one down here, 514. Another -4. It's unfortunate. Oh, it's the support anyways. Let's be looking here. 75-2 aim. That is an infantry. Or a reroll. Could be a pretty decent reroll. 512, 30, 63, 3. I want this guy. I want arrows to be a gunner. That's what I want that stat to be. I should look at who else can we make gunners to. 70 aim. Can't have rocketeers with low HP though, because you don't have the ability to throw ceramics in there. Gunners with low HP are okay. High movement gunners are kind of weird. I gotta make it the later game first, P-Nexus. I have not yet done that. Okay, what are these stats? 415. Oh, man, look at these crazy stats. This is 15 mobility with 0 aim. That's not a rocketeer. That's not a gunner. I think I'm re-rolling several. Like decent HP. This would be a great scout. This would be a great assault. This would be. Don't want it as an infantry. Be a great medic. All right, we're gonna re-roll several. We're gonna pick up a medic. Fantastic stats for a medic. Plenty of HP, so he can keep his utility slots. Don't care so much about the accuracy because it's a medic. And tons of movement. It's a great stats for a medic. Cool. All right, make several very strong medic. What else do we got going on? I know I don't have to do this right now. I could just not assign most of these classes, but I'm trying to balance out my classes here to get a sense of what I'm short on and what I need before I do anything else. So we're going to keep sorting this out for a little bit here. See if I want to reroll anyone else or just keep them as they are. 64. This is okay scout stats. I don't see a huge reason to do anything else with them. That looks pretty. Oh, it's not a scout though. It's not an option for scout. What is this skull again? This is infantry or assault. Not great infantry or assault stats, honestly. Fast enough, it could be a decent assault, I guess. It could be an okay assault. Let's try him as an assault. Okay. Okay. Are you getting so bad? Are you getting screwed on the class compositions? Because I'm trying to figure it out still. As I said, I'm trying to put a little bit more forethought into this one. The last run through we did, the one we made it up until August, was really informative in terms of how the game is going to go. And I think there are a couple of big mistakes that I made. We're not going for mechs a little bit earlier, one, and number two, not prioritizing the leveling process enough on our soldiers. So, yeah. All right. What else do we have here? Frost. Yeah, Frost would be a decent sniper. That's really good. I think these are actually almost perfect sniper stats, so I'm going to level them very much as a sniper. I have a lot of really high aim snipers. Like, these are really good snipers in the barracks right now. That's 5 now, and they're all like 75 aim snipers. That's crazy. Okay, I don't need any more snipers, so I need to stop promoting even good stats guys as snipers. Okay. Let's take a look. Who's Fuji gonna be? This is a support. I don't really want 12 move, 64 aim. This is a decent medic. I'll save promoting that until I get another sense of what I want to do with him. A little slow, I guess. So, okay, let's do Wolf next. The Fist is infantry or assault, right? No, it's not. Fist is gunner or rocketeer. Too low. Let's keep going. 75. Silvero would be good infantry again. Slow, high aim, low HP, but the infantry can kind of get around that a little bit. They are front lines, but they tend to. I only really want a scope on the infantry, and I can bring a ceramic if I have to. I may promote Silvero as an officer. Could re-roll too. As an infantry, I mean, not as an officer. That high aim makes me. With this much high aim and already having so many snipers, really I don't want this to be anything besides either an infantry or a rocketeer. And I don't think that I'm going to get another shot at the rocketeer and the infantry's right there. So we're going to take Silvero as another infantry. Okay, 79 aim infantry. It's going to do some serious fucking damage. Alright. What else do we have? We have Robert over here, 67. So this is what again? This is Rocketeer or Gunner. 5 HP, 13 move. This is fairly decent Gunner stats. Okay Rocketeer my stats too, though. Actually, 13 movement, 67 aim. Could go either way on both of those right now. We'll keep. I don't have any gunners yet. I really think they're one of the best classes out there, especially early. So I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do about that yet. The wings are the support. So this is either a medic or a engineer. I don't really want engineers. So if it's, I'm either going to keep this as a medic or re-roll it. Keep this as a medic or re-roll it. This is a fairly good medic stats, decent HP. Let's see if this is a medic then.